Yo, it's Nico. How's it going, everybody? It's been a good while. I know about 2 weeks or so. I've been super busy. A lot of things has happened. But as of right now, I'm working on a lot of music still. I do still have some ideas and some music that is actually almost ready to be put out. Just some final tweaks here and there, you know, some minor things. But I do have some new stuff coming down the pipeline. Getting a new set together to start playing a live show. I think that's going to be really fun. I can't wait for the next one. I realized that when making a set list for a live show, I've been overcomplicating things and feeling like I'd have to somehow play all of the instruments that I play all at once for some reason. I don't know why, but I'm going to simplify it down, bring it back down a bit, come back down to earth, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a good time. I'm really looking forward to the new set. I think you guys will definitely enjoy it. But for today, I think I'm going to show you guys a little bit about how I actually record some of my songs. I'll show you my setup, how I set everything up, where it all goes into, and I'll show you a little bit of how it comes out. But I do thank you guys so much for staying with me, hanging out, subscribing, liking the videos and whatnot, giving me feedback. I do appreciate it. And right now we're going to show you guys some of the stuff that I use to record. So let's go check it out. Well, you guys have seen this one before, but this is my drum kit here. I've had this drum kit for about 10 years now, plus actually. And it's played on pretty much all of my shows. It's been with me on everything. But this is what you mainly hear in the recordings. And if I can't record on this for whatever reason, like if I don't want to set up the mics or if I don't want to use an acoustic kit, then we have a second option. And if I don't want to record on an acoustic kit, then I have my Alesis Nitro drum set here, the electronic kit. It's really nice. It definitely has its drawbacks when it comes to playing electronic drums versus acoustic drums, but you know, it also has its benefits. You know, you get a multitude of different sounds. If we turn it on here, as you can see, you know, I have my drum kit here set up already, but you know, there's different kits and whatnot that do different sounds. I don't have it hooked up to an amplifier at the moment, so unfortunately I won't be able to show you how it sounds, but yeah, so it has a lot of different drum modules and it's really nice. It's super handy. It works with pretty much everything, so I love it. I can't imagine not having it. And so if I don't record acoustic, some of my drums you'll hear would be played from this. And but that's not all we have when we do music. We also have, and here we have my keyboard. This is a Yamaha PSR. It's a really nice keyboard. I don't know if it's like a pretty high-end one or not, but it has a couple things on it that's pretty nice. Like here we have a pitch shifter, or like a whammy bar, if you want to call it that. You know, we have a bunch of different sounds and a bunch of different things you can do with it. You know, it's really nice. I can probably turn it on, yeah. And C major, you know. Oh, sorry. If I could play the keys, but yeah, anytime you hear any keys or synth, most of the time I'm playing on this. Sometimes I'll just do it raw through the GarageBand that I use, but most of the time I'll use this keyboard to really play out everything that I have. So this is the keyboard. Say hello, and now we'll move on to the next thing. And this is my Fender Jaguar bass. It's a decently nice bass. And when I say that, it's only because these broke off, and so it becomes kind of rather annoying. Focus camera. Becomes rather annoying to tune, but it does its job. But the fretboard's nice. It's still intact. There's no major buzzing or anything. The only problem that I do have with this is that the action is high. And what an action means is that it's how far the strings come up between the fretboard here. And so if you have a higher action, then the strings come up higher and you have to press them down harder. I'm not a big fan of that personally, but this is my bass. I've had it for years and I love it. It's got a lot of low end on it, but honestly, I love it. Couldn't dream without it. Let me turn it around so you guys can see the booty of this guy. Yeah, got a little Squire logo there. Hello, Chris. And then if we come down, this is where the battery is. Also, another thing about this too is that the battery here actually became disconnected, the cable. And so I don't want to move this or change anything, so you'll see it right there. But this is the bass. Again, if you hear bass in a song, more than likely it's this bad boy right here. So we'll go to the next one. We're almost done here, but this right here is my LTD guitar. As you can see, it's missing its strings right now. That's because I'm in the process of changing them. But it is a nice LTD guitar. It has 24 frets, and frets are these little spaces here for the notes. So it has 24. This right here marks where the 12th fret is, and then this little double guy is the 24th fret. These are called pickups. These are what catches the sound of the strings. And these, I haven't changed them since they've been in, but they're really good. They play really nice. But again, as you can see, there's no strings on this guitar because I'm changing them. But yes, this is my LTD guitar. So any guitar you'll hear inside my music would be this guy. Don't know what that is, but it looks really nice. I appreciate it. It's still got that little plastic on it. But yeah, so this is my guitar. Anytime you guys hear guitar, that's what this is. Hey, new day, new shirt, as you can see. But I wanted to say you got to see all the instruments that I have at the moment. I actually do have a couple more, but meanwhile, before I get to those, I wanted to show you guys how I record. I know I probably already said that, so let me go ahead and show you what I record on. But this right here is how I mainly record everything. This is my Yamaha MG mixing console. It's really nice. As you can see up here at the top, it has enough channels for pretty much a whole band. Down here, we got all the EQ settings you could ever need, individual volume settings, as well as multiple output channels. All of that is linked up here to these, get out of here, sticks, we don't need you. All of that is linked up to these mixers here, or these EQ systems here, and amplifiers for the speakers. And all of that will play in case I have a band over, so we can hear the music and, you know, adjust things as we see fit and whatnot. So that's what these are. And all of the sound that I plug in, all of the mics that get mixed in here, when I record, it comes out of this headphone jack, or I can put it out of one of these outputs here. But it comes out of this board here, and then I'll show you the next step to record. And last here, we have my iPad. So this is not as conventional as some people would guess, but what I do is I have this program, GarageBand. Most of every iOS phone should have it. And I have my songs listed here, and pretty much I record everything out through this into this iPad. I have a little interface that hooks up here and allows me to record each individual parts, the microphones, the vocal settings. As you can see right now, this looks like there's a lot of microphones and a lot of vocals. That's just because I'm trying out different things. But as you can see, GarageBand holds all the stuff that I need it to hold, all the drums and everything. And once I start playing the song, everything works. And then the cool thing about the iPad and the GarageBand is being able to output any of the audio with all of this music and sound, even if it is coming from the board still, out and into the speakers as well. So honestly, this iPad has been like the best thing for recording. And GarageBand, I think if you want to do some nice, easy home recordings and they sound good as long as you put in the effort, this is how you do it right here. But this is, again, how I record most of my stuff. All of my instruments go into this bad boy here. And so, yeah, that's the iPad. And that's it. That's how I record. That's how I do it. I pretty much play one instrument. I choose which one I'm going to record at that time, and I go ahead and plug it into the soundboard, mix it down into the iPad, get the levels all equal, and I record what I have to record. So far right now, it's working well. It's a great system for me, especially because with the iPad, you're able to push the sound out to the speakers, which makes it really good for live shows. And speaking of that, I am working on a live show as we speak. Will be coming out soon, and I'll be trying to hit different places and trying to get myself out there. So I really hope you guys enjoy, and if you follow, you'll definitely see some of the show dates that I post. You can check out the link down below. I have an Instagram where you'll see more details and behind the scenes. and whatnot about what I do on a daily basis. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Again, if you want to see any live shows or hear any music, I have links into Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud even has some stuff, and you can definitely go check all that stuff out, guys. And I thank you guys so much for sticking with me. I got more stuff coming along the way. I'm going to do some drum covers of some songs. If there's any songs that you'd like to hear a drum cover to, let me know. I'm going to put up a few of my favorites, but if we go from there, we'll see what other people like. But thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys at the next one. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.